In this video I show you how to make this simple 3D animation that you see on the screen in After Effects. Let's go. So we create a new composition, we can use the settings and I'll rename this, call this main, click OK, and we can, by either going over here, we can create a new composition to this icon, or by going up here to composition and we have this option, new composition, or there is also a shortcut for it, Ctrl N. So you can use either way that suits you better. Click OK, and we can rename this to logo, change the dimensions to 500 by 500, click OK, and we can import the logo to our logo composition. And if it shows bigger here for you as well, then you can press S, have the layer selected, press S, and then scale it down to 50% or even smaller. And we can switch back to our main composition, drag the logo composition that we have on our project panel, drag it to our main composition. So now it fits the screen and we can right click, go to new and solid. We can name this BG for background and create a white background for it. So now we move this down. Now we want to add an effect to the logo, so we go to effects and presets, type in, have the logo selected, and type in exposure. Double click on this one to add to the logo layer, and we drop the exposure to -1 so it's darker, and we go over here and then press F4 for this extra options, and we click on this one, cube icon, so the logo turns into 3D. And now we can have the logo composition selected and then press P and then alt click on position and then paste this expression. So I'll probably leave it on the screen for you to see it better. And now we are gonna make about 25 duplicates. And why 25? Because we want to give this a depth to the logo. So I'll make 25 copies. Now I'm gonna delete the exposure effect for the first one and the last one. So I go to last one, select the exposure effect and delete it, and go to the first one, do the same, delete it. And now we can right click, go to new, create a camera. We will be using the settings, 50mm preset, click OK. And when we go to this camera settings, so there are a few camera settings here, and if I move this to left or right, we can see the difference we've made. And press Ctrl Z to undo. And we can go to the last one and go to effects and presets, type in drop shadow. We add a drop shadow effect to it, double click on it, and we can keep the distance as it is, and we can increase the softness to about 60. Looking fine. So now we can also change the color of the background. So we select the background layer and go to effects and presets, type in gradient ramp, double click on it to add to the background, and we can change this to a radial ramp, ramp shape, change it to radial ramp, and we can move these points. So I'll move this to the center and move it to the right, and we can just swap the colors. Now we want to animate the camera, so we select the camera layer and we got this settings for camera, and with this, by selecting this, we can move this closer or far away. So I'll press Ctrl Z and I'll go to orbit round, and we can, so I'll press P to open the position settings. So by moving this to the left or right, we can give this type of position and then press set a keyframe on it here at the beginning and go to 3 seconds. And now we right click and check reset, so it goes back to its normal position that we had before. And we can select the keyframes, press F9, so we get a smoother animation. And let's see what it looks like after it's rendered. And now we want to add a light sweep effect to the logo, so we select the first logo that we have here, first layer, and then we go to effects and presets, type in CC light sweep, or just you can, by typing light sweep, you get this effect here, and double click on it to add. And we will change some settings over here, so we change the width to 70, sweep intensity to 75, and you can use your own settings depending to your needs, and change the edge intensity to 80. And now I'll close this arrow, close this properties here, and open for the logo composition, go to effects, CC light sweep to see the keyframe options, and we set a keyframe on center here at the beginning, and then by going to our animation was ending here at 3 seconds. It was a 3 seconds of animation, so we are gonna set another keyframe here at the 3 seconds. So, but for the first one, we wanna move this. We want it to start from this point, center, and then we go to 3 seconds and move this down here. We want it to end here. We can also select the keyframes and then easy ease those by pressing F9. And now let's have a look at it. So that was it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching.